Hey, Pawn family, what's up? It's Yigal here with another live. And today I'm going to talk to you guys about something that came up in a conversation I had. So why do I do these Facebook Lives, right? I do these Facebook Lives so you can learn a little bit more and I can kind of give you some feedback on what I'm hearing from the industry, what I'm hearing from things that people are doing, and what's working and what's not working in the pawn industry. So today I had a phone call with somebody and we were talking about Facebook marketing and accounting and the fact that they, somebody told me that they haven't gone on vacation in 5 years. And the issue that's happening, I think, in the industry is that we're trying to wear all the hats as the owner, as the general manager. We're trying to be the accountant, the HR person, the marketing department, the online sales department, the sales person. We're trying to do it all. And what happens is, think about a band, right? In a band, one person plays each instrument. You've got the guitarist, the bassist, the drummer, the keyboardist, the singer. Sometimes the singer plays the guitar, but you'll never see, or rarely see, I've yet to see, somebody who's going to sing, play the drums, play the guitar, play the keyboards, and the violin all at the same time. And why is that? Because when you do that, you do everything half-ass. And so in a business, you've got to create a team around you that can do the work that you don't know how to do the best. Payroll. People talk about like, I can't leave because of payroll, when there's companies like Paychex or Gusto or QuickBooks Payroll that will do it for $80 a month, $90 a month. They'll run your whole payroll. And there's software for people to clock in and clock out. And there's even software where people can clock in on an iPad where it's their picture, so they can't clock in for other people. There's software for creating schedules in your store. There's software for HR compliance. There's software, there's so many things that you can hire out to a person, to a software developer. You can hire an assistant to do it and really just work on the business instead of trying to do it all. Now, I know in the beginning it might be different. There isn't enough money to do it, to outsource it all. But also, the amount of stress that you put on yourself trying to do it all, trying to figure out all Facebook ads, trying to figure out how to do all the payroll, trying to sign every check by hand, trying to do the schedule, trying to do the HR, you're going to make a mistake. And sometimes what can happen is if you make such a big mistake, it can cost you more money than just hiring out. There's there's people who will charge you $500 a month to do HR. I even saw a website the other day, which was like $99 for your own HR person part-time. If you make a mistake in HR, if you don't file the paperwork correctly, if you don't, give a warning to somebody, a written warning or a verbal warning and document it. If you don't do something a certain way, you can get sued for a lot of money. Is it worth not paying $250 a month for getting in trouble with something that's going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars on the other side? Is it worth you trying to figure out this whole Facebook thing and this whole YouTube marketing thing? Or is it worth, and then you struggling and not getting it right and taking too long? Or is it worth you outsourcing it and making it happen really quick so that people are walking in the door? Is it worth sitting there every single 2 weeks and you doing the own payroll and calculating the hours and hour by hour writing the checks? Or is it better just to outsource it and get it done by a company like Gusto.com, which I recommend, or humanity.com, or all these, I think there's like zenefits.com that do this work for you at a fraction of the cost. So you can concentrate on the work that you need to do. If you try to wear all the hats, at some point it's going to pile up and they're all going to fall over. And it's only a matter of time when that happens. So I want you to think to yourself, one or two parts of your business where you don't have to do it all. That's why this Facebook Live is called Doing It All, where you can outsource it for a fraction of the cost, for something small, right? It might be payroll. It might be Facebook advertising. It might be the SEO. It might be different aspects of your business that somebody else, accounting. I pay at the moment, honest to God, it's like $197 a month for somebody to go to my QuickBooks and do all my accounting for me. And obviously pawn accounting is a little bit more tedious, but I know pawnbrokers that are like, hey, I've got to do the accounting, I've got to do my taxes, and I haven't done accounting all year long. So now they're going to sit there for 4 or 5 days, open their shoebox of receipts, import all the information. What if it gets messed up? What if it doesn't get messed up? Instead of just paying an accountant $200 or $300 or $400 a month to do the accounting for you. Or marketing. I always see people, oh, my manager does the marketing. Well, is your manager good at marketing? Should they be doing marketing, or should they be running your operation? Are they well versed? Have they been certified in marketing? Do they take courses? Will you pay for them to go to a marketing conference if they're doing your online marketing? And if you don't pay for them to go to a conference, if you don't pay for them to go to courses, why have them do the marketing? Marketing is changing all the time. Right? Your HR. Oh, I do the HR in my business. Really? Are you HR certified? Do you know every single law that your state has for HR and your employees? Why would you take that type of a gamble if you're not the right person to do the HR? If your manager is not the right person to do the HR? If they're going to do it, send them to get certified. Send them to a course. Send them to learn what their task is going to be. And don't just expect them to do a good job, because I promise you, and I hope this doesn't happen, a mistake is going to happen. And that mistake is going to cost you tens of thousands of dollars in a lawsuit, or in the IRS, or in the government coming back at you. And why would you risk your business, who is paying for your employees, your family, your legacy, your vacations, your retirement, to not spend $1,000 a year? So many times pawnbrokers say, oh, Yigal, it's so expensive. It costs $300 a month. Really? If for $3,600 a year, you can A, get the work done, B, get it done better than you will ever do it, and C, prevent a lawsuit from happening, or a mistake that's going to happen, why is it not worth it? $3,600, ladies and gentlemen, is a ring in your showcase. It's a ring in your showcase. And we're not willing to hire somebody who can do it better than we can. We want to wear all the hats, right? I've spoken to people who have been in the pawn business 25 years, 3 stores, and they're doing the HR, the marketing, the accounting. Well, and I say, when was the last time you spent a good chunk of time with your kids, or went on vacation? They say, oh, I haven't gone on vacation in 2 years because I've got so much work. But for the cost of a ring in your showcase, you can spend quality time with your family. And the work will be done that much better. Can I do the QuickBooks? Yes, I can do it. But guess what? I pay somebody else. I give them access to my bank account. I give them access to my QuickBooks. They pull the information, and by the second of the month, my accounting is done. I know exactly what I made last month. I know exactly what I spent last month. I know exactly where my money is going. I know where I need to budget, where it needs to go. I know every single detail because I've outsourced the work. And I made the mistake that all of us made. I promise you, I'm not judging you or getting angry with you. We made the same mistake. I did the accounting for the first 5 years. I didn't take an accounting course. I didn't master QuickBooks. Did I make mistakes? Of course I made mistakes. Did those mistakes cost us more money? Yes. You know why? Because the day that we hired an accounting firm, the day that we hired a professional, they had to go back 2 years and fix my mistakes. And that cost us. It cost us more money than if I would have just said, hey, here's $400 a month, $300 a month. Can you just do the accounting for me moving forward? Just bookkeep for me. And that way you can focus on pawns, buys, sales, strategy, and bring in more customers to your operation. Because the pawnbroker always says, Yigal, I don't have enough time. It's never enough time. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. I'm so busy. But the truth is that the excuse of so busy just shows how unresponsible you are, unorganized you are, and how you don't have the strategy down to run a business. Because what happens when you're so busy is now you're not a business owner, you are just an employee of your business, but you're wearing 15 different hats. So I know a lot of you want to do it all. And you should know it all. You should know how to, you should know your books and how to read the books. You should know the marketing. You should know that stuff and how to do Facebook ads and why it works this way and why it works that way. But doing it all, you shouldn't have to do it all. If you're 5-6 years into the business and you've got $100,000 of inventory, you can afford to pay somebody $200-300 a month to do the work for you. I promise you, you've got the inventory sitting there. And they'll make more money for you because they'll do it quicker, they'll do it better, they'll do it more efficiently, more effectively, and you'll know exactly what's happening with your business. So in the comments, I want you to write what's a part of your business that you would want to offload to somebody else. Is it accounting? Is it HR? Is it marketing? Is it scheduling? Is it, I don't know, just what a part of your business do you want to offload? Do you hate doing that you think somebody else can do it for a minimal cost and can do it better than you can do it? And I'll see if I can help with resources for you, and I'll send you to websites and softwares that will help you get it done. Have an incredible day. You're an entrepreneur. You're a leader. You don't have to do it all. You just have to be able to give the tasks and delegate correctly and keep each person accountable and make sure that they do the job, but you don't have to do it all. Take care, and I'll talk to you soon.